Crafts with Nav and her sidekick Nugget.
Hello, welcome to Crafts with Nav. I'm Miss Nav and I teach biology at Presentation Academy. And this is my sidekick. He's a crested gecko named Nugget. Today, we're going to focus on In this video, we're going to be talking about cicadas. Now, you all have probably heard cicadas and can recognize the sound because in kind of late July and in August, you'll hear their hum in the trees. And it sounds a little bit like this. Did you know there are actually several different types of cicadas? When it gets cold in the winter, cicadas burrow underground. Some come out every year. But then some wait 13 or even 17 years underground before they come out to enjoy life on the surface. When they do come out, you've probably seen their tiny little skeletons, maybe hanging out on some trees or rocks. What was that, Nugget?
Did you say skeletons?
That's right, Nugget. I said skeletons. Cicadas are insects, so instead of having skin or scales like you or me, they have exoskeletons on the outside of their bodies. And exoskeletons help keep them safe. It makes them nice and strong. The really cool part is that as they grow, the exoskeletons shed every once in a while and they get left behind on like trees or rocks. And if you find those exoskeletons, you can turn them into some pretty cool accessories. That's what we're gonna do today. So let's talk about some of what we're gonna need. For this project, you're gonna need some glue and a cup of water with a paintbrush. I'm going to use glitter today. If you want to just use paint and a paintbrush, you can absolutely do that, but I'm going to use glitter and glue. And then you're going to need your cicada shells. So you can usually find these on trees or rocks, kind of late summer, early fall. They're all over the place, or even on the ground underneath the trees. Okay, so let's get started with what we're gonna do. Today we're gonna be making kind of like little cicada pins, if you will. And what you're gonna wanna do first is take your glue, and I have a cup of water that's about a little over halfway full, but I'm just going to pour a bunch of glue into my cup and mix it around. So I'm watering down the glue because I don't really want a whole lot of gloopy glue, if that makes sense. I want my glue to be nice and thin and show up clear on my cicadas. Okay. And I'm going to pick my glitter colors. I think I'm going to use blue, orange, and maybe some yellow today. I've also got pink and green, but we'll put those aside. Okay. And this is super easy. All you do now is take your paintbrush and dip it in your glue and water mixture and just kind of paint your little cicada shell so you have a nice little layer of kind of watery glue. And then I'm going to take my glitter. We'll do blue first. And kind of tap it on to my cicada shell. We'll do another one. Maybe for this one, I'm going to mix some of my colors. So I'll do some yellow and orange together. Oh, he's sticking to my hand. Whew, this glitter is hard to get open sometimes. So for this one, I'm gonna do half orange on one side. And half yellow on the other side. And let's go ahead and do a pink one because I want to do a pink one. And you can do as many of these as you like, as many cicadas as you can find. And they make really pretty little, well, I'll show you in a second. Okay, the next thing that you're gonna wanna do is just kind of let them dry. They really don't take that long to dry. I did another one previously. I used some green earlier. Now, another cool thing about cicadas and their exoskeletons is that cicadas are very good at hanging on to things. And the reason they're so good at hanging on to things is they have these little tiny spikes coming off their feet. And those little tiny spikes are really good at kind of clinging to things. So once you're finished with your cicadas, you can use them like little buttons. You can put them on your shirt. Oop, let's see, this guy's not that dry yet, so I've got glitter on my shirt. You can put them in your hair. You can put them everywhere. What do you think, Nugget?
Well, that's shining, shimmering, splendid.
Thanks for hanging out and doing some crafts with Naf. I hope you have a nice day.
Thanks for doing crafts with Naf and Nugget.